future goal for us is to have the bot as the primary channel of support. So whenever a user has an issue or needs support, they come to the bot first. So that's where we want to get to. This requires some effort in terms of habit change, maturity in our knowledge and integration. So this is the journey that we are on. And like you mentioned, adoption is key, right? Like if not enough people come to the bot, then you cannot realize any of the other KPIs that we have in mind. So getting users to connect that when they have a support need, they go to the bot first. And for them to willingly come to the bot because they're getting the support that they need is a top priority for us. And along with that, we are also trying to see how we can encourage users that maybe have a certain preference today, whether it is a phone or an on-site support agent, to how to encourage them or to see the benefit of coming via the chatbot so that they can get the answers quickly, and also maybe automated fixes, like I mentioned before.
Yeah.
So that's our first topic. The second, of course, is we want to see incident reduction as a result of this. We want to keep our agents working on specialized and more difficult to solve issues rather than mundane topics that maybe a chatbot can solve with a quick answer or an automation. So save time for them also, where they can focus their efforts on something that is specialized and needs more attention. So, and yeah, at the end of the day, employee centricity means user satisfaction. So we will want to continuously keep in mind that we collect feedback from our users and iteratively improve the chatbot. Like I mentioned before, you cannot go 100%. There is no 100% in this world. But the key is to listen to your bot users and also show them that you are adding more and more features on a regular basis, which gives them the confidence that if the first time you did not get an answer, that you would still want to come back and try the next time you have a question.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about that. And as we roll into that, I know like automations and the agentic automation engine, significant focus. And we talked about that as we go into the future. We talked a little bit about how it might drive efficiency for the users and being reactive and them being able to say, like, clear my disk space on their own. And we're looking at some of those reactive use cases first that maybe the service desk gets selected. Can you tell me a little bit about how you expect it to drive efficiency within the service desk, one, and then second, what are we looking to expand there? What automation use cases, as we think about agentic automation, are you most excited about for the future roadmap?
Right. So I mentioned like 5 automation use cases that we released recently in February. This is for things like clearing Teams cache, maybe your smart card reader on your PC. Also, printer issues, maybe something stuck in your printer spooler. So we have to understand like not all of the users are tech savvy to troubleshoot these issues by themselves. And in the past, maybe for self-service, we created step-by-step instructions in manuals for users to follow. But of course, users, it's too much for them when they're busy. They would probably just say, okay, I want to have someone else fix this for me. But what if a bot can fix it in one click using a remote script and reduce the number of tickets for these common issues? Because sometimes an issue related to a card reader might be causing an issue in another application that requires that card reader authentication. So this could really expand resolution and reduce the number of tickets that we see for some of these common issues. And if it doesn't, then the user has the ability to chat with a live agent or create a ticket. So we always give that option for the users. But what if we can prevent that if the users can quickly resolve it by themselves? So this is a situation where the user comes to the bot and says, I'm having an issue with the printer, something's wrong with my Teams, or my OneDrive is not syncing, or my Outlook is not syncing. So these are some things that the users would come to the chatbot, but we also have data for situations where people are running out of disk space, or many other use cases where we have metrics from our digital experience monitoring tools. And the idea is to then also run targeted messaging to these users. It's like, hey, we noticed that you're running out of disk space. Would you like me to help you to clear some space for you? So this prevents any issues from happening that will even require the user to then come to the chatbot or any other support channel to resolve issues. So it's proactive prevention of issues. And also another example that we are exploring right now is sometimes our users have licenses that they ordered, but they haven't really used it for a long period of time. We have data for some of these software on whether they've used it recently or not. And if they've not used it for, say, a 90-day period, we could send them a message like, hey, I noticed that you are not using this software. Would you like me to revoke it for you? And if this was not there, the user has to remember that they had this software and they need to maybe go to a portal and click on a few buttons before it's revoked. And this just brings it up to their attention and also gives them an easy way to tackle it.